She's got the spark, he's got the spark, they got the spark. You need the spark, you can get it at monicasparks.com. Get it at monicasparks.com.
Chris Wagner, thank you for joining us today, or thank you for letting us come to your spot today. You know, you have done something so tremendous and awesome in West Michigan, connecting to the Big Ten in the automotive and manufacturing industry. That is amazing, and being a networking diva and helping people to increase their networks, to increase their net worth. Maybe you could share with us, how does one go about that, connecting to such a large organization and being one of their suppliers?
Absolutely, and thanks for coming in, Monica. We always are appreciative of offering our what we've done, our struggles and our challenges as we've grown our business to what I would consider sustainable at this point. But yeah, there are a couple of things that we've done from my experience. We've zoned in on and realized we needed to be very careful as we try to expand our business to the larger customer base, if you will. It's always challenging for a small business, small minority business on top of that, to first off prove to a potential client that you can produce and you can deliver. One of the challenges that all businesses that start out with have is, how can you prove yourself without without the opportunity being given? So
That's right.
one of the key things of many that I believe is a business starting out should understand that they have to accept, and first off accept the fact that the first 12 to 18 months you're really going to be challenged with how can you really add value, and why should a customer give you business. So you put yourself in the customer's shoes and says, okay, that's fair. So if you can understand that, okay, the first 12 to 18 months of business for us, we're going to be learning. There's going to be some trials and tribulations on top of, we might not make money, but there's more value to capitalizing on that new business.
That's right. Building relationships.
Building relationships, expanding that network, where I'm not saying a business has to give things away, but if you can cover your cost and you can provide a product or a service and you make $1, the company makes $1 and all the employees get paid, all your expenses are covered, all your overhead is taken care of, the value of that satisfied customer and the value that you have shown them and demonstrated, and that they would be then your biggest champion, is so big, because if your heart and your mind and your soul is in it as a business owner, you know the fruit is going to be so plentiful beyond, because you've got a champion, you've got a group of champions that were your starting point of your business, and they're right by you. I mean, you can line them up. So that's one of the things that we've been very successful in, is we've done quite a bit of what we call palate testing, whereby the customer understands, you know, look, I believe you have a good product or a service, but I've got to get comfortable.
So you have a proving time,
absolutely,
proving ground, as with every relationship, and that's how you build networks, is with your relationships. And for us, the reason why I say that is because the first year of our business, after we finally proved ourselves to a couple of clients, about 100% of our business thereafter was referrals. Referrals are very important.
Absolutely. And that's my whole point here is we really didn't start investing a lot of money in marketing until we said, hey, you know what, we really need to identify ourselves. And the image is everything. First impression, last impression, professionalism. So we've tweaked a lot of those things, but for the most part, I would say, you know, understanding and accepting the fact that, you know, you're gonna have to at least, you know, take a kind of like a reverse approach.
Right, and have patience.
And have a lot of patience.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, patience is a virtue, as we all know, but I think it's an extremely important element when it comes to at least looking at dealing with large customers.
Okay.
You know, we're in a position now where we don't want to say that we have a certain parameter
Sure.
that we've built for a customer segment, because we'll do business with anybody.
Right.
Because our whole goal is to help business customers reduce their costs and improve their bottom line.
And tell us a little bit about that, Energy SAR. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. We're basically a energy service firm that offers products and services that will help customers gain some visibility and some control of their energy resources. And
you're global, correct?
And we're global,
Plus
yes.
customers all over the globe.
Exactly.
So, okay.
We have our primary customer base obviously is home in North America.
Okay.
But quite a few of our clients, most of our clients are international. So we have to have the capacity to work in the Germanys and the UK and Canada.
And you did that by building your network.
Exactly.
And making sure that you were patient.
Right.
And that you were willing to prove to others that you're worthy of their business.
Right. And with any kind of international business, one thing you want to make sure you can do is duplicate those efforts if posed with the opportunity to take it across the water.
Sure.
So that's one of the things that people have to be ready for. It's one thing to say, hey, we're ready to do business, but are you really ready to do business?
And that is the question. Are you really ready to do business?
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for all of the information that you've provided for us. And I think that we could get ready to do business if we follow what you said.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Chris Wagner is the president and CEO of Energy SAR LLC.